Instagram 97 area.
Over.
Gotta make one phone call real quick, and then I'll get you your vape, alright, man? Hey, is this Corinne? That's okay. It happens. So, I know you called in saying that you saw some guys out here messing with the cabin. Could you describe what they looked like? Okay. Okay. Yep. So, when you were out there, did you see, like, the doors were completely closed and still on the building and everything else? Okay. 10-4. Okay. Okay. But you don't remember, like, clothing at all that they were wearing or anything like that? Okay. Okay. Hmm. Could I get your, like, name, date of birth, you know, proper spelling and everything like that from you?
Krin, K-R-I-N.
Okay.
Last name is spelled R-Y-K-H-U-S.
Alright, date of birth for you.
1772.
And I got a telephone number because I'm talking to you on it right now. And then, who's your partner in crime out there?
Troy Bartles, B-A-R-T-E-L-S.
B-A-R-T-E-L-S?
Yep.
Okay. And you got a date of birth for Troy?
Date of birth is 8/28/72.
Okay. And a good telephone number.
Phone number, I don't know, hold on.
6509. Alright. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you for the information. We actually did end up locating who we believe to be those people and the vehicle and everything else. So we appreciate you guys calling in and letting us know so we could hopefully get this thing figured out.
Thank you so much.
Yep, thank you. Bye.
Step out.
If you want to just kick your feet over to the side, that works too. And you can just sit there. Is there a power button or anything? I gotta hold on it?
It's already on.
Okay.
You play Pac-Man on that.
Can you? I mean, it's got a screen, it's got a keypad. It's kind of funny. It's amazing what they can do right now.
I know, right? $20 for that.
Really?
20,000 hits.
$20? Oh, it's like just a single, like, all self-enclosed?
Once it runs out, you throw it away.
Well, huh. I mean, it seems kind of wasteful, but... For $20, you got something you can play Pac-Man
So,
and adjust it and do whatever on.
I don't play
Interesting.
games on it, just keep this for like that. But no, I buy views.
Mhm.
Those are from the gas station. Those are pods, little pods. You know what jewels are, right?
Yep.
The jewel pods are about $17 for a 2-pack.
I was gonna say they're not cheap.
Yeah, for a 2-pack, it's $17.
Buy this for $20 and
Yeah, it's
it
more
probably
worth
lasts way longer.
Lasts me a month.
That's actually overall. You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I drink a sip of water though?
Yeah, I'll grab it. Is there like an on-off? Yeah, the red button.
Hold it.
Hold it. Okay.
I think. I don't know. I just bought that yesterday.
We'll find out here in a second.
If nothing comes on the screen, then it's off.
It's just saying vape mode or game mode.
I just hold the button. It should just turn it off.
I'm gonna smack your leg because you got a mosquito on it, and I don't want you to get bit. I'm not gonna smack it hard, I promise. We'll leave it for now. I'm sure it'll be fine.
What's the ETA?
They said it was 5 to 10 minutes, which is about 5 minutes ago, so I would think any time here.
Can I get these cups in the phones?
Yeah, step it up. Even decent for me. And you've been hanging out here for a while, and they suck. So, I get it.
I mean, I could just slide them underneath my legs and get them out, but I'm not going to do that.
It's not very fun to do that either, though. Not worth possibly getting hurt. And I'll flip your other hand around too, so you're not all wonky. Sorry about that. There, you're good. They go on easy, which is good. You don't want it to hurt, but...
No, I get it.
I'll grab your water real quick.
Yeah, sorry. I just got a cold, so my throat is dry.
I guess you got hands. You can do it. I know that life. I have kids. I get snotty-nosed all the time.
Yeah. It sucks. The whole week I've been struggling with a fucking raspy throat and cough. It's been bad.
It's been going around for a while. I had that like a month ago.
I fell asleep with the window open.
No.
It was cold out, and I was without a shirt, and must have got cold from that.
I don't know. My kids bring home stuff all the time, so.
How old are your kids?
Yeah, younger. Like 5 and like babyish still.
You're give or take 40?
Right in the area.
You look young.
Don't feel it sometimes. Feel old enough. Appreciate the compliment though.
Got all the steps I run up at work. Like, because there's at least 5 flights of stairs. You gotta go straight up. By the time I'm up there, I'm already sweating my ass off.
You have a specific area over there?
I'm working lard.
Okay.
Just making the grease and all that stuff.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, I drive mainly forklift and mule. I mean, driving mule there kind of sucks because all the ground is cracked up and everything, so all the bumps that you hit impacts your feet really bad.
You feel every little thing.
Yeah. And then by the time you get home, your feet are all swollen and shit.
Way back in the day, my great-great-grandpa worked there when it was still like fairly new John Morrell's, and he ended up leaving because they took one of his recipes that he made for a Polish sausage and
Really?
wouldn't pay him anything on it.
And they're still doing it?
Yeah, it's labeled as Smithfield. The Polish sausage is a family recipe.
Damn. Holy shit.
He opened up his own meatpacking company after that, which no longer exists. After he died, it got split up between a bunch of relatives and people that didn't know how to run businesses. So
Yeah.
it is what it is. It's life. But at least if I ever want to have a family recipe and I don't want to pack it myself or do any of it, I can go to a store and buy it.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. Good old Polish sausage.
So who called us in apparently?
Some random passerby that was out here.
Really?
We don't release the information. Attorneys can look that stuff up, and
We're just hanging out.
well, based on what we see and what we have, and you know, the information that you provided Deputy Gomez about going in there and doing some stuff.
We just climbed in.
Well,
Climbed in. I wanted to go into the attic, so the door was already off, so I wanted to climb in the attic and see what was going on up there. Apparently this place is haunted or something, so if you go there, you'll get hexed.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, but
I grew up in this area and I've never heard that. Spook Road, different story. Too many bridges. One way, one less the other way. But yeah, as far as the building being haunted, I've literally never heard that. And I'm born and raised right over here.
no, this is the first time I'm out here.
No, like I said, there's a lot of things where like we can look away from, but when we have tools and evidence of things that have happened
No, I
and
get it.
fresh damage and all this stuff, and you guys happen to be here, we have to make that decision and deal
I
with it
get
that
that.
way. And the court process is there for a reason.
So if the court doesn't find anything on us, are we going to be let go?
Well, you're gonna get you're gonna get released, whether it's with bond tonight or tomorrow or whatever. I don't, like I said, I'll have to look it up. I tried to look it up on the computer and it doesn't have it in
Will
there.
I be able to get my car out today? You know,
Probably tomorrow morning.
There's no way I can get it out today.
Probably not. I mean, technically yes, but it depends on when you get out, I would say.
So
But
what'd you guys all find there? Just a crowbar and what else?
random tools and footprints and lots of other things.
Oh yeah, footprints. We were all running around
Right.
all over there.
But again, I get that.
How many footprints from other people are out there? I'm pretty sure.
Well, right, and that's why we're gonna take pictures of your shoes and everything else.
No,
So.
I get the whole process.
It's one of those
That's
things.
all
Like I
right.
said, there's a lot of things that we can't look away from, and there's a lot of things that we can kind of push off and
Yeah.
move in the distance and walk away from too. So it's just one of those things. When you got a building that's broken into with damage to property and other stuff, and you got evidence out here, and
So why is that building blocked off either way?
24. That'd be a good question for the Parks Department. I'm not sure I'm 24. If you're checking my status, I'm 10-4. But I think they use it for certain events and then they'll block it off for other stuff
Gotcha.
for most of the year. That way people aren't damaging some of the stuff that's inside of it.
Yeah.
I mean, that still,
Historic stuff.
well, yeah, and the oven that's in there could be, even though it's, old and crappy and tipped over and broken now,
Be worth $50,000.
It could be. I don't know. That's. I mean, it could be 50,000. It could be a couple hundred. I don't know. I mean, anything's worth as much as anybody's willing to pay for it, I suppose. But if it's a one-of-a-kind, irreplaceable thing, that's not good either. So, court documents are accessible by attorneys. If you don't have a lawyer, on retainer or anything like that, they will provide you one.
Yeah, I got a public defender. I had a DUI here in last August, I think.
And they're pretty good. I know guys that work in that office too.
I used my suspended and imposition. There's the tow truck.
Perfect.
I used my suspended and imposition for the thing I had last year.
That DUI?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know the judge told me if I get pulled over or something, I'd take come back.
Maybe.
I'm really scared I want that back because
Well,
I've been doing good.
Well, good.
I'm really
And again, like I said, when we have a mountain of random things out here and we have you guys out here and information that we've been given by people, it makes it hard for us to walk away from it. So, I'll have you scoot your feet in. I'm going to talk to him real quick, make sure that they get the keys and get it up there safely, and then we'll get going so we can get you out of the cuffs, get you out of the car, because I know this car sucks.
It's alright.
And then we'll get you there and get stuff taken care of, okay?
Yep.
24, 3177. All four are up. I got the keys, so.
This road is fucking closed.
Really?
Yeah, dead end. Went on 264 and right there, dead end. Had to turn all the way around.
Well, that's annoying. I'll grab you the key.
Is your car still there?
Narcotics or?
No. It was a vandalism type deal, so.
Vandalizing?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Being stupid?
Yep. Correct. 100%. So.
You don't.
Should be good. Easy enough, right? I'll hang out for a couple minutes till you get it up there. I know there's some family that were like in the area that we're gonna like try to come and get it, and
Like a guy in a truck?
maybe.
Yeah, he's out there fishing.
Oh no, different people. So would be like a guy. Yeah, but we don't want to have to make it go that way.
Oh, I know.
I'd rather avoid that if I could. What's up?
Hello?
Hey, Sergeant Kaiser.
Hi, I'm Max's brother.
Hey.
You guys have no reason to go through his car without no warrant.
We don't need a warrant. We have probable cause that there's evidence inside that vehicle.
See, I told you.
Incident to
From
arrest.
him, though, right?
You guys can talk to an attorney about that and us looking through the vehicle.
No,
Because
I know my rights. I know his rights. You guys have to have a warrant to go through his vehicle.
Alex, they have probable cause.
we have probable cause that a crime was committed, which is why your brother is currently under arrest. That vehicle, we knew to have evidence potentially held within it. So we collected that evidence. It's now being towed. If you have issues with it, that's something you can bring up with either the public defender that gets assigned to him,
No,
or
I'm
to an attorney.
just trying to find out what's exactly happening here.
Well, that's what court documents and the court process are for. I'm not going to relay all the investigative information over to you. That's not how this works.
So did he actually break in or not?
I'm not going to release any of that information to you right
Mr.
now.
Brother,
That's
it
what the
doesn't
court
matter.
that's what the court process is for. It does matter because it affects my job,
No,
Alex.
it doesn't. I'm his family. No, it does not matter.
Okay, I'm
I know
gonna
how
hang up
this stuff
now.
Works.
Yes, thank you.
And I am actually gonna shut this phone off.
Power button, volume button.
Power button, volume button, left side, right?
Yep.
And that should be a hold, right?
Top one.
Oh, top one. Okay. That way you got battery when you get done anyways.
48, okay.
I'm feeling like you probably don't want to be bothered anymore at this point.
I really don't. It's my mom that's making him call me.
I'm sure, because she wants him to
Come get the car.
come get the car and relay information. And like I said to him, and I'm not going to hold it against him, I get it. Everybody can be frustrated. It doesn't fix anything or change anything that's happening regardless. And you can chat with them at the jail once you get in there and get however many phone calls they allow these days, which I think in intake they don't care.
They still pay. You still have to pay for that stuff, don't you?
In intake, I don't think you do. I think if they move you to the floors, you have to have money on your books to do it. But
The furthest I've been is just the booking room.
yeah, I think as long as you don't go like up to the floors, they don't charge you for anything. But no, they can.
I need a different headlight. It's
Is it-
so foggy.
Yeah, it is. But no, they. Like I said to him, I'm not going to release to you all the information that we have because I can't. That's what court's for. Don't get me wrong, I have days where I don't love my job, but I like having a job that pays me money.
What's
And
the worst?
I'm a fatal accident reconstructionist, so I've been to... What's that mean? It's like any car accident that happens in our county where somebody dies in whatever manner, I have to go there and map it and put it back together again to figure out what happened. And I mean, I've been on homicide scenes and suicide scenes, and
Is that really that often in South Dakota?
it's not uncommon around here. I mean,
It's gotten worse though over a couple years.
the Sioux Falls area has lots of shootings and lots of things that happen. I mean, for the most part, people usually aren't injured by those, but
At least 8 years ago it wasn't as bad.
nope. It's a smaller city, but a city nonetheless, so it's got a lot of the same
I wouldn't say
problems.
it's necessarily small though.
No. But, I mean,
It's a lot.
it's a little Minneapolis type
Yeah.
city anymore. I'm not a statistics guy. I don't put all that stuff together to see crime rates per capita and all that fun stuff. But I would say it's probably similar-ish when you look at the amount of people that live here per the amount of crime that we have to... 9 years now. Been doing this job for 9, and then I was at the jail for about a year and a half.
What did you do before?
College, I managed a concessions company for a while. Worked up in North Dakota in the oil fields for a bit.
What did you do in the oil fields?
I ran a frac water heating company with, well, I mean, I didn't own it, but it's the highest paying, easiest job I ever had. But that was a bad time. It was right when the recession was starting to hit and they stopped pulling oil, so
Gotcha.
everything shut down, which was too bad. It's alright.
You got a better job now.
This job doesn't pay as good as that one did, but it's stability. Stability, good benefits.
You think that giving your life away for someone, you'd get paid a lot more?
Yeah. Sadly, unlike professional sports, people aren't paying money to see us do stuff and sponsor us. 24. 10-4. 31's just about finished up, and then we'll be in or out.
Did you figure out the
Denver, do you want
price
to
of the
truck?
No. Negative. 10-4. Give me 1 second, though. Because if Gabriel is booked in, I should be able to tell you.
Is he going to charge with the same thing, right?
Yeah. I don't know if he's in the system yet or not. And sometimes, surprisingly enough, technology's great, but sometimes things lag behind when you have a laptop computer out in the middle of nowhere.
Is that a Dell?
It is. It is a Dell. And it's towards the end of its lifespan. Which is okay as well.
I'm surprised you guys don't have touchscreen computers.
Oh, this is touchscreen.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I got a stylus and everything. They give us it all. Tell you what. No, I don't like that much. Maybe it's because I'm old, but
Come on, you're not that old.
no, I'm not super old, but puts fingerprints all over the screen, and then when the sun hits it, you can't read it right when you need to, and
I have a wipe and a spray.
pretty much. I have lens cleaning stuff in my pocket at all time for sunglasses and a computer screen, so it's fine, but alright. He's all hooked up. That's secure. So you should be good to go. Is this your family right here, or that's just random people?
No, that's random people.
Okay. There's a truck and then a car right behind it, so I just wanted to ensure that they weren't showing up out here for being angry reasons or something of that nature.
No, they won't be angry.
Yeah, 24. 31's got the hook. We're in Rats County.
Jesus Christ, what happened over there?
I'm sure somebody decided they wanted to go off-roading in the middle of the night.
God damn.
It's not uncommon. And sadly, we can't be everywhere at once. And not everything gets reported every 2 seconds, so
What are you, Billy?
it's that season. Deer are out again. I said it's that season. Deer are out again. One just tried to kill itself in front of my truck right there.
They always want to come out when the car's coming.
Yep. Dusk and dawn, worst periods of time. And the busiest time of day.
Jeez, this truck does suck. All that road noise, holy shit.
Say what?
All that road noise?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
It's loud.
horrible.
Yeah. Well, they strip out all the sound deadening and all the other stuff, I'm sure. And then they put a bunch of metal and tin and random stuff that rattles around. The light bar that's up on top of it takes all the air and throws it around all funky.
It's only coming from this side, though.
Oh, don't worry, I hear it too. got no reason not to be. Golden rule, do unto others as you want done unto yourself. If you don't give me a reason to be mean, doesn't do me any good to be mean. Doesn't make me happier. So, why do it? And even if you give me a reason to, if things calm down, guess what? I calm down too. I've been in plenty of scuffles and fights, and I've been shot at and had things happen where we take somebody to jail or arrest them afterwards, and they're in cuffs, and, well, I don't have to yell at you anymore. Like, serves me no good. All it does is escalate things and make things worse, so why do it? And I would say that's a majority of cops that are out there. Not saying that there aren't a couple of guys that are hot-headed, that happens, but
So Spook Road is in Brandon, isn't it?
technically no.
That's why you guys were dispatched to us.
Yeah. It has like a Brandon city address, like, name on it.
Yeah.
So, like, if you typed in Beaver Valley Nature Area or whatever, it's going to say Brandon, South Dakota on it. But, technically speaking, it's outside of the city limits. They just geographically link it to the nearest town, essentially. Like, you can go all the way south to basically, like, Highway 42 and Highway 11, and that's all still technically a Brandon address. Yeah, Brandon stops at least on the south side right there at, like, McCarty Park-ish. All that gravel really isn't. There's portions of it that are, like, annexed into the city, but not a lot. A good train of thought when it comes to, like, identifying if it's, like, a city of Sioux Falls or city of Brandon or any of our towns, or just, like, straight up a county address. All the county addresses that are out there should have, like, a blue placard that's in front of them with, like, a really long address. So, like, the address for Beaver Valley Nature Area is 48351. Well, that's a pretty big number for just a standard address, right?
That's for the parks?
For that park over there, yeah. So it's 48351 264th Street. Well, when your first set of numbers is that big, like, even in Sioux Falls, there's not anything that's probably over, I don't think there's 10,000. Like,
24?
1 second. 24.
I had this transport to jail, and they advised that they need to be transported, but is on a mental hold. If I send them a 48 to it.
Yeah, stand by. Let me take a look at it. What's the CFS?
10-4, it's going to be 087596.
How much further to the jail?
Like 10-ish minutes, 10, 15, depending on lights. Yeah, I'm 24.
Go ahead.
That looks like PD brought him to Avera and placed that hold on him. Can you see if they can take him since we're a little short man currently.
Over. $219.7.
10-4.
Over. $259.7. Over. 355 status. Over. $13 and $19. Your female is now eastbound on 12th Street in a pink shirt. Over.
I'm in the area. Did our RP actually witness any of this or just heard it?
Let me verify this. I'll figure. $319. We're unsure. I guess the door was open and it was just stated that there was no phone. Sam 24 on East.
Go ahead.
Can you landline Metro, please? For 319. $306 checking status. Over. Over. 259 status. 355 status. Okay. 253, 43, 69 for Silver. 10-14-53. Three 16. 320.
20.
Unit 79, customer 308 for triple D.
20 copies. 224 is whistle cover.
Number for 67.
Kaiser. Did they not bring this guy over there to begin with though, based on that dispo?
Number.
I see. I mean, yeah, no, the jail's not going to pick him up either because the jail does what the jail does. But, let me see how long it's going to take for 44 to clear up here in a minute, and then I'll probably just send him over there since he's in town.
213. And 221.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, not a problem. Bye.
Sorry, 120.
Okay.
259 status. Number 355 status. Yeah, we're back together. 13. Anytime,
Nah,
check
I can't do it again. Sorry, man. They get a little finicky once we start getting into restricted areas.
.313 and 319, Shannon?
No checks.
Sorry, check.
Hey, quick question for you when it comes to mental hold business and hospitals putting said mental holds on them. In the past, have you run into it where BH has refused a mental hold that Amerimains put one on and PD refuses to pick them up to bring them to jail, or they want them held at jail? Yeah, that's what I thought too, but Sergeant Fox has basically said, nope, we're not doing it unless they've exhausted all options, and I'm 10-15 with one. Gomez is doing a mental hold for the jail currently anyways at the jail after he was 10-15 with one, and we're, short on people, but I requested them, pick them up and drop them off, because it's not that hard, and they're like, nope, not doing it, so.
Omar please, for suspicious subjects.
Right. Because we didn't place that hold on there, and technically they brought him to that jail, or to Avera Maine to begin with, but he has no charges and they didn't put a hold on him. Apparently. Okay. Right. So either A, he can sit at Avera until he gets evaluated by somebody, or PD can bring him up. I think he's been physical and Steven Brasson. Yeah. And I went, I don't know why either. It's Fox that's the one that's leading the charge on that. And newer-ish night sergeant. Crazy, right? So.
10-15, one at all mail in Ross County, Star Module 1.1 and 3.
They've asked BH and BH said no. So, what other options are there then?
20, 40.
Other than try to pass the buck on somebody else. Right. Right. And anyways, the ER is situated in the city of Sioux Falls. And if he's doing things like acting up and being disorderly, I could maybe articulate the fact that, I don't know, that would be a reason why he shouldn't be there and go to jail on disorderly conduct charges or something of that nature. Right. Down 24 out of county. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't want it to be... It was Avera calling it, and then Metro sent it and asked me if we could send a guy to it, and I looked at it, and I was like, why is there a dispo that's written by Sergeant Brady Fox saying that they basically won't do anything unless all other options are exhausted? And I went, that looks like that's a PD issue. So, yeah. And I was told that I should give him a call if I had any questions as to why they don't believe that they need to do it. And I went, well, I'm going to talk to Mason first because he's dealt with this a lot longer than me. And
Yeah, I mean, there was one day, I'll keep it short. Aaron, the board of mental illness, called me and said, hey, PD won't take this guy to jail for BH. He's on hold. Is there any way you can do it? And I did. It cost his ever living mind.
yeah,
13 in the area.
I would
Sorry.
honestly, I'd talk to Ziska just so it's not a decision you and I make.
yeah,
But it's a PD issue.
yeah. I concur. I 125,000% agree with that. But
259, 365 status.
well, yeah, they're not requesting. Right.
Sorry.
So, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna drop this guy off and I'll send a text message to this guy. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I'll go ahead and step out and then watch the door for you, man. Yeah. Yep. Sounds good. Appreciate it. Bye. Nah, I can't let you, man. Can't do it. No, there's no ghosting. I can see it. It's all on camera. When I get.
Weapon secure.
Yeah, it is. Hey,
I'm coming in.
he's coming in. Do you mind checking him in? I gotta make some phone calls over this mental health thing that's going on in the Barrett. Not yours, the other one.
Oh, that was
Nothing?
no-go.
Okay. I'll drop this stuff off, and then I gotta call Cap and a couple other people. Do you have your phone on you still to take pictures? He's willing to do that, so. That way we don't have to take it, and that makes life
Easier.
yeah. Easier for you, easier for me, easier for him. It's nice that
He's spoiled.
I just spend money on stuff every once in a while.
You know, watch out.
The stripes aren't what these are old. These are like 9 years old. Thanks, Max. I appreciate being decent for me.
morphine to the right and left leg. 46 Braddock County, 3.8 ending.
10 for 2055.